Welcome to the Mediocre to Magnificent podcast. I'm your co-host, Braxton Matson, and your host, Lee A. Williams, and I just want to say thank you for tuning in because you are what makes this pure magnificence. You are the ripple effect of magnificence, and we are going to bring you a message that will give you insight, inspire you, motivate you, and challenge you to not only grow in your magnificence, but let you know that you are magnificent in everything you do. So stay tuned, you don't want to miss it.
We're here.
We are here.
I'm feeling magnificent.
Man, I'm glad you're magnificent, man. It's
Yeah,
been
man.
raining a lot around here.
Oh, you know,
Like they're calling this a new tornado alley, man.
they really are, man.
That's what
No,
they're
for
saying.
real, for
No,
real.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Because I got to thinking about that with all this rain and stuff we get. Like where we're at, I don't know if it's just this year,
Yeah.
but I've seen so much more tornadoes than any year I've been in Georgia, to be honest with you.
Hey, just another one hit
Yeah,
Right
I didn't
on the
even know,
road.
right across 75 or something like
right
that.
off the road, man.
How's it,
13
like,
houses
It
level.
was like a EF2 or something like that.
13 houses level. One man, his son got yanked out of the house, man.
It's crazy.
In critical care.
Yeah, I saw that on the news.
Yeah, man.
And they got like a school they've opened up for shelter and stuff for wherever needs it. But yeah, man, it's crazy.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. It's weather.
But that might be kind of tying into what we're talking about, man. So if
Yeah.
I ask you a question, say, hey, what do you think the scariest words to ever hear?
The scariest words to ever hear?
What are they? And if you don't know, I'll
How-
help you. I'll fill right in. So, but
You
if
know,
I were
when
to
you,
say, what's
when
the
you said it
scariest
to me,
word?
I was like, I don't even really
So
know.
we'll
I
just
don't
role
really
play.
even
We'll
know.
role play, right? So
Yeah.
I'm your boss. You come in today. I
You're
say,
fired.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Is that
No.
scary?
I mean, it sucks, but
Okay.
it's not like scary.
Just your wife comes in and says, I want a divorce.
That's kind of scary. That's scary.
Well,
That's
but
scary.
is it the scariest you've ever heard?
I don't think so.
What if you go to the doctor to get a checkup and the doctor says, you've got, and I'm not even going to plant that seed, you just fill in the blank. But it's something that's like, this is a death sentence. In people's mind, the way they perceive stuff. That's not scary?
No.
Okay.
I know. Okay. Here's the word. Here's the word for me. Because now that you bring it up, here's the word for me. I never knew you.
Okay!
I never knew you.
That's what I'm
That
talking
would
about.
be scaring me. That
That's
would
what I'm
really
talking
scare
about.
me.
So that's great that
Yeah.
you got that. Because that's what I wanted.
That's exactly it. Like
The scariest words you will
I
ever
never knew
hear.
you. Huh? Like I got goosebumps saying that.
That's
man.
truth bumps right there, baby. That's the truth right there.
I got goosebumps.
So the
saying
thing
that.
is, it's nothing on this side.
It's
That's
nothing.
that they could say to you that's gonna be like gonna rattle you or shake you like that will.
Yeah, that
If
will
he
shake.
says-
That will shake me.
I never knew. Now let's read this. This might be quick.
It might be quick.
And it's fine.
I mean, really,
Straight to the point.
That was straight to the point.
Not everyone that says unto me, Adonai, Adonai, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that does the will of my Father, which is in heaven. That's what it says.
That's what it says.
We're going to do it one more time. Not everyone
Not
that
everyone.
says unto me, Adonai, Adonai, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that does the will of my Father, which is in heaven. That's Matthew 7:21. So let me just go down. Let me read some more to help people. Because the scariest words that me and you are in agreement with is, it's nothing on this side.
It's nothing, man.
It is, I never knew you.
Yeah. That's scary. That's scary.
Many will say to me in that day, Adonai, Adonai, have we not prophesied in your name?
Mm.
And in your name have cast out devils? And in your name done many wonderful works? And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you.
Yep.
Depart from me, ye workers of iniquity. Matthew 7, 22, 23. So the thing is, if we were to just mid-rest, talk back and forth, discuss this, who would you say that is calling on him? If you had to label that as a group of people, that's literally like, I don't know. So to help people, they're, Lord, Lord.
Right. Yeah.
Right? And then they're like, have we not prophesied?
Mm-hmm.
Have we not cast out devils? Who are those people?
To me, it would be anyone that hasn't really followed the commandments of God, man.
But if you had to if you had to
Like
pick a group of
specifically?
people, who would you say that is? Who is he talking to? And if you don't want to say it, it's fine.
To me, it's people that are not followers of Christ. And that's a simple way of putting it, but it's like bigger than that. It's like,
right.
Yes, Christ, overall God. Like,
I understand.
You know what I mean?
So if I were to call out a group, it would be the people that's saying they're
False
Christian.
teachers, false witnesses.
Yeah, false teachers.
Yeah.
It could be it's wolves dressed in sheep's clothing.
That's a good
It's
way of
believers that go to hear pastors and they have itching ears. It's people that's on the
there you go.
broad way that lead to destruction, not knowing that it's narrow that lead to life. So I could have put you on the spot to be like, to set you up to say, okay, well, let Braxton say it, throw him under the bus and say it. But if you just scripturally say,
that's scripture, yeah.
I'm doing all these things. Like I go to serve every week.
Every week.
I read my Bible, but I've never read the beginning. 5 books.
Right.
Prophets, I didn't even know nothing about them. I don't read them. I just stay in
the new.
I just stay in Matthew and Luke.
Right. But there's some, man.
So you're like,
when you tie them to.
So then you be like, but I've been calling on you. I've done works for you. It's been
like, have you truly done works?
Man, I didn't ask you to do none of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. You're right though. He didn't ask all that.
I asked you to do none of that.
Have a relationship.
That's what I wanted you to do. So then this is the thing. And it's so good that the Holy Spirit brought this to me. It happens every time. So watch this. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we guard his commandments. Now I know you're not a Bible scholar. I'm gonna tell you. I know you're not a Bible scholar, right?
Right.
But we all are called to be. We should study to show ourselves approved, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that in that context?
I don't know if I've heard it in that context, but
so that's why I said
so familiar.
Because some of this stuff has been taught on over and over.
Yeah.
And then the way I'm connected is to say. So we said it several different ways, and we might have went away. You could be like, well, you're the Jew, you're the Christian, you're the Muslim, you're the
or whatever.
If you want me to say it, I'll say it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Right.
You're going to call and say, and he's going to say, depart from me, you
Right.
worker of iniquity. I never knew you. That's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
And if it isn't, you need to check yourself and you need to get right, because he's point blank saying he's going to tell you this. And everyone is not everyone.
Not everyone.
That's
Like,
like
that alone is scary. Like, not
wide
everyone.
is the gate and broad is the way.
Yeah.
That means there's a lot of people ain't gonna make it if you don't figure something out.
Right.
But when the Spirit told me, say, I want you to put a different spin on it. I want you to say it this way. And hereby we do know that we know him, if we guard his commandment. Isn't that reassuring?
Yeah.
So now that we're like, well, I'm guarding them, man. I'm doing them. I'm good.
Right.
And I don't want to say I'm good like there's not a continual.
Oh, it's definitely
process.
continual.
It says guard.
Yeah, that's a continuous thing. That's like the watcher.
You can't be on guard.
Yeah.
Be like, oh well, I gotta take a break. You just like, okay, well,
Yeah.
even if I just heard about in New Orleans, like 10 or 11 people, inmates escaped.
Oh yeah.
You heard about that too?
Yeah, I heard about it. Yeah.
And it's just to say,
yeah.
no one was on guard for that.
Mm-hmm.
Especially my background industry, knowing if 11?
11.
How do you, somebody
11.
like you fell asleep on duty.
Yeah.
Or you were on the other team. You've been paid off.
And they brought that up. They thought it was an inside thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And hereby we do know that we know him. How reassuring is that? Right in his word. We didn't have to go nowhere far. If we guard his commandments, that's Yochanan. 1 John 2:3.
Wow.
But will people really put down and put away the traditions of men for this?
Yeah.
How do we know that we know him?
Guard his commandment.
And if you're not, you have to define. We're not going to define it today. You got to define what that looks like.
Yeah.
But
like
you can't
said,
be tricked and be like, oh, well,
a continuous thing.
This place over here does it this way, and we do this, and we do that, and it's like, okay. Can it be scripturally hold up to like you're guarding what he told you to do? And if you're not, are you in danger of hearing the scariest words ever? Yeah. Depart. The thing that you yearn for, we're talking about voids and stuff, you've chased and wanted to be filled the whole time, and then you're going to be apart from that? Yeah. And he tells you, I never knew you. That's just unacceptable, man. And people don't understand that there's like yearly Sabbath, weekly Sabbath, and daily Sabbath. You knew that?
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
So it's like, and that's just one of them. But then we start looking at some of these other, and you're like, man, we know. He wouldn't want us to be walking around here terrified.
No, he never wants that. But he does want you to pursue.
We're out here fearful. He's like, why are you fearful? I told you how you'd be taken care of.
Study it.
You're good. I got you. So I
work on it. It's
the thing,
a life
man.
journey, man.
Please read your Bible and read it all the way through. Don't be skipping around, man. Yeah. If you've never read Micah, Malachi, Hosea, Joel, some of these, you got to get in the game, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy,
I
man.
don't plan on hearing those words, man. What about you? You don't plan on hearing
Oh,
What do you think else we could do to help people, man? Do you think we got to grab them and shake them? Like if I know,
think at
if I
some
know,
point,
if I
yeah.
know you're not in, but like you're in the process of, you might hear these words. Should I shake? Should I grab you and shake you? And that's just the visual. If I would be like, come on.
I don't, man.
Should I do that to you? Like, what would that do to you? If I would like grab you and say, come on.
I don't know if it would do much to me if you shook me. I think more or less for me personally, if knowing that,
Yeah.
is prayer, man.
Just pray.
It's prayer. Like honestly, because you can't change them. I mean, we all know you can't change somebody. That's God's doing.
That's what's
That's God's doing.
Lead.
Yeah, it's just continual prayer. Continual prayer.
Continual. That's where the prayer route season comes from.
Mm-hmm. Pray without ceasing, man.
That's where it comes from. Because people need to be shaken. Yeah. The only way to do it,
prayer, man,
is spiritual warfare, buddy.
It really is. It really is.
So then if we say, hallowed be thy kingdom come, your will be done. What makes it good is like his will is not for you to have to hear these words.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're praying for someone's soul, when you're praying for someone's righteousness, when you're praying for someone to wake up and come out of the darkness into his marvelous light, that's in line with it. So you're not off.
No.
You're not off. Like now, if you're talking about something else, then I get it. But if you're talking about, hey, please, so then me shaking you, you've defined is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be able to be on my knees praying for you. You're not gonna be shook.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna rattle you.
Right. No, for real.
You're gonna rattle.
It's serious, man.
You're gonna rattle.
Like if because people have had stories of that. Like like War Room. Have you watched War Room and stuff like that? But seriously, man, you could. People would pray for you, and you would have not a clue. But he's gonna work. But yeah. Don't want to hear those words, man. Don't want to hear the words.
And you know what? We don't want anybody you don't want anybody to hear him. But then it's especially the people you love, family.
Yeah, that's
friends.
the biggest thing.
And it's like, we always be funny depicting it. It's like going to the time and it's like, oh, I got in, and it's like, then what if I'm hearing him tell the words?
Oh, wow.
It's not as scary for you.
Yeah.
Hearing it for yourself. But then it's still, to me, it's a level of like,
yeah, man.
You knew? How are you letting me hear these words, man?
Yeah. Right.
You didn't pray for
me? Right.
The shake that you didn't shake me?
Didn't shake me.
You didn't send up something for him to rattle me?
Well, I mean, and we're called to do it though. We're called to do that kind of
prayer. People be funny thinking like, man, how you gonna pray without ceasing? That's how.
Mm-hmm.
Because people are facing the scariest words ever.
Man, that takes a whole nother meaning to it now.
It does, man.
It really does. It takes a whole nother meaning.
It does, man. So I'm gonna read it one more time and we're gonna get out of here. And hereby we do know that we know him if we guard his commandments.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple, man.
That's it.
1 John 2:3. Go out and shake somebody. Till next time.
This is your co-host here, Braxton Matson, and Lee and I just want to say thank you so much for tuning into this episode. We hope you've enjoyed it just as much as we did making it, but we couldn't do it without you. So please hit that like button, leave us a rating, leave us a review. Let us know what topic or subject that you would like us to talk about in your journey from mediocre to magnificent. But most of all, share it. Be the ripple effect of magnificence and know that you are magnificent in everything you do. Till next time.